Buenos días, ¿cómo están mis amigos instantáneos? Bienvenido al programa de Louis Daylights Fotografía. Just kidding, it's not going to be in Spanish. Although I wonder, how would I do if I did an episode all in Spanish? In any case, today is going to be a special day. We might have a rug rat who comes in and out of the room because... I don't need it, puppy. You could take it back. We're on vacation. Everybody's at home. It's kind of chaotic here. You know, like, what's his face? When he was alone in his house in the movie, and then it was chaotic with all the family members and all of that. Welcome to Louis Daylights Photography. I'm your buddy, Louis Daylights. I am your host. I'm your host. Today, we're shooting with the Mamiya RB 67 Pro SD. This has turned into a Mamiya RB 67 Pro SD channel almost because every shoot is with this camera. I'm just so in love with it. In today's episode, we're going to meet Sofia. Sofia is a friend that I made just a couple of weeks ago. She's a cool kid. She was hanging out with Maribel. We take some shots with the Mamiya RB 67 Pro SD using the newly introduced into the 120 format family, the Kodak Professional Gold 200. This is my second portrait shoot or outdoor shoot with the Kodak Gold in the medium format, which was recently released. It's pretty cool, and it's gonna be a cool opportunity to show you guys some of the stuff that I was shooting with Sofia outside, and it was cool. It was warm, but the product, the outcome was cool. We'll talk about my experience shooting with the Mamiya RB 67 Pro SD. I'm getting more and more comfortable with it. I can whip it out, do my thing, and put it away and not get into any trouble. Then we're gonna see some behind the scenes footage of our shoot with Sofia, and it's going to be really cool. We got to accomplish some things that I've been wanting to do for a while, and after we see the behind the scenes footage, you'll see the final product. You'll see the shots that we took with the Mamiya RB 67 Pro SD using the Kodak Gold. We can discuss the pros and cons, although, spoiler alert, there weren't many cons. Get yourself a cup of coffee, a smoothie, something delicious, and curl up on the couch. Watch us on the big screen because it's going to be a lot of fun today. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I met Sofia through Maribel. Maribel was a young lady who I met last summer who reached out to me because she wanted to get some shots. Maribel came by. She was super professional. She is a runway model. She's been working for quite some time. She's been doing really well in this industry. She's out there from Connecticut, so she gets a lot of gigs in New York, Connecticut, and a lot of different places like that. So when I met Maribel, she came in. She knew what she was going to wear. She had her poses on point. She's got a fast pace, which is wonderful. That's always a plus. We stayed in touch. Then she started working with a swimsuit designer out of Miami. She reached out again and she wanted to take some pro shots. Maribel reached out again. We took some shots in the spring and they came out cool. Again, she showed up and in less than 15 minutes, we were pretty much done. I think I squeezed out another 10 minutes out of her to try to get some different angles and some different options. But ultimately, the goal was accomplished. And then about 3 or 4 weeks ago, she reached out to me again and she said she had a friend named Sofia. Sofia was cool. I went through her Instagram account and I found that, man, such a fashion sense, really cool work. Everything that she's posting there, it's really hard to distinguish whether or not it's professional photographers or just shooting with her phone. But in any case, everything looks good. What a variety of outfits, what a variety of makeup and hairdos. So I told Maribel, bring her by. Let's get some stuff done. Honestly, this was the kind of shoot that I really enjoyed, shooting with the Mamiya RB 67 Pro SD more than the digitals. I'm really excited to show you guys the final product. The digitals were cool. They're raw images of the shoot that we had that day. I hope to take less time showcasing those and getting to the logistics of the Kodak Gold 200, which I really like. And you know what? I'm seeing a lot of content, people just like blowing it up like, oh my God, the Kodak Gold is just so good. It's just so good. I'll never shoot with anything else again. Take it easy. Portra's still very good. I will still shoot with Portra. It's a few dollars more, but really it's next level. If you are editing your shots, you can shoot with Portra, in my opinion. You can shoot with Portra or you can shoot with the Kodak Gold. You can edit your shots in post after you scan, and you're gonna get some great shots regardless of which film format you shoot with. Now, if you want to stay in the purist lane, kind of keep it real to the way that the film is supposed to look out of the box, then fantastic, because you're gonna get nice shots with both. If you know what you're doing with your settings and kind of doing that right. So in any case, can you make your knees reach reach the inside of the right there, and then the same pose. Now what if you like lean your head a little bit to the side like this and then bring your hand this way? Yeah. Go ahead, I'm just testing the light. Just like that. So remember, lazy vibes. You don't even have to sit, like you can stand, like standing and holding. No, stay like on it, but like you're standing. Yeah, exactly.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shady, my bros raw. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, 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 no. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD24. No sleep, need more, more, more. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Just the only thing is, I would say, is relax your mouth a little bit so you look less. Yeah, there you go. Hold that. Here we go. In 3. Getting that focal point. There it is. Beautiful. Great job with your makeup too, by the way. Holding that. And then last one, maybe sideways. Beautiful. Got it. Thank you. So just to play it safe, I'm gonna meter with this camera. So 60, 5.02. So full body first. Turn your body a little bit towards me. Your whole body so it doesn't look forced. Yeah, there you go. Hold that. For this one, you can look over the ceiling of the little shed. Hold that shoulder a little bit back, and this one a little this way. Even if you sit up a little more. Oh, that's good. Hold that. There it goes. 3, 2. And then let's do one standing. And then I don't want a full on butt shot, just a little bit sideways. Yeah. Hold that. I gotta still high five for that one. I know it's gonna be so worth it though. Hold that. Looking away from me. In the other direction. Hold that. And then stand. Okay, just standing right there. Let it get further away. Take a step this way. Turn your whole body that way. Completely sideways. Yeah. Hold that. What if you look that way? Yeah, hold that. Hold that. You're 30 seconds away from a one towel. Hold that. Okay, last one. Just own it. Raise your chin. Close your eyes. Here we go. 3, 2. Now that we've seen the whole presentation and we're going back and looking at these photos, I just want you to know, oh my goodness, it was so much fun to see these shots. I've always been a fan of natural light, and this with the Mamiya RB 6.7 Pro SD, you really get to shine that natural light situation. With digital, I shoot with the Westcott's FJ400s. Yeah, when I use the FJ400s, that's the time to really get like a studio quality look. That's cool, but I spent almost 20 years of my life just shooting natural light, and it's really like if I have to pick between one or the other, I think that I would really go with shooting natural light. So the Mamiya really lends itself to something like that because you get beautiful depth of field with this 90mm lens. You can see the difference in basically it's the separation of depth of field between the subject and the background. Even though this is a 3.8 maximum lens, as far as the f-stop, that's as low as you can go, 3.8 with this lens. You know, this is a Seiko lens. Like the watches, who knew? Seiko used to make glass for a Mamiya. Interesting, right? It's so pretty. I think that the natural light in conjunction with the way this medium format film works, whether you're using Portra or the Kodak Gold 200 as I did in this instant, I think, man, you're gonna really get some nice shots right out of the box. I didn't do any editing to them. What you see is what you get, and it's just so clean. I love natural light photography. I haven't been using the tripod, and I've been shooting as low as 60, and they say that if you shoot using the aperture at 60 or lower, you're risking having some motion blur if you're doing it handheld. Underneath the camera, there's this little hole here. It's not your average hole for the average tripod. When I was taking it off my tripod, because I was going to use my tripod for another camera, the little ring thing came out with it, and it was like halfway out of this and halfway out of the thing, and I didn't know if it went to the tripod or if it went to my camera. I wasn't thinking that day. I was shooting a wedding and I got really distracted. The little thing, I just put it in my pocket. I lost it. I couldn't find it. So I was doing some research yesterday. It's $19 on eBay to buy that adapts from the Mamiya RB 6.7 Pro SD to your average everyday tripod. And basically what you do is you screw it into here or your tripod, and then it stays in one or the other when you're using it. You gotta be really careful because you'll lose it like I did. And then you're gonna have to cough up 20 bucks and whatever the shipping costs, because shipping ain't free. Another thing that I have trouble with, if I'm gonna be real about the Mamiya RB 6.7 6.7, aside from it being heavy, when you're looking through the viewfinder, everything is opposite. I don't know if that makes like sense. When you're looking through the waist level viewfinder, if I tell the person look this way, when I'm looking in here, they're actually looking that way. So it's like inverted. I struggle because I'll be, and you'll see that in this video, when I'm composing the shot, I'm like, you'll see me do this. I'm like, wait, which way am I looking? So I have to come back to real life and look up and then go back down to fantasy land. Something to get used to. So subscribe. I mean, hit the notification bell if you like my stuff and you want to keep watching it. Yeah, but you know, don't feel pressured to do that. It'd be nice if you guys watch my stuff. I'm trying to pull back on the being funny, even though it's not necessarily funny. It's more like dad jokes and being dumb, because I feel like, you know, the real photographers, it's a very serious element, and they're not about jokes. They just straight to the point. Like,
tell us what you did and show me, and stop talking so much.
All right, I think we're done.
Does it matter that it was sideways?